It took for fucking ever. I'm going to let people pop into the room. Oh my god. Hello, 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 everyone. I'm just like, look, they still live on Versus, and it's 11:15 at night, and I don't have all that time to be up waiting on them to end. And it's just seemed too much. So I'm like, let me go ahead. I would just, it was, honey, it's just so much. It's like, what's going on? I don't, what am I supposed to do? Is this, what, oh God, it's just like, I don't even know. It was an amazing live, versus between Too Short and Easy, girls with Easy E. That man did between Too Short and E-40, but I feel like, it's like a never ending, funeral procession. It's like, girl, I just don't know what to do. Somebody to get up. It was yes, it was a little bit. It was an amazing battle. You want to have a versus where people leave songs on the floor. You do not want to have verses where they play all of their 14 songs and then the six features they had with people or whatever. You want it to be a great, 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 great time had by all. But I was like, when is this gonna end? Girl, I'm just this the funny part is me and friend was talking. I'm called friend has a name. Friend's name today is Earl. Okay, so me and Earl was talking, and he was like, you should go live. I'm like, but they still going. What am I supposed to do? He's like, no, we'll just go live. And I was like, but they still going. I'ma still wait. I'm like, you know what? Let me listen to them just go live because it seemed too much. They have amazing catalog. They have been around for a long, 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 long time. They have buku and buku and buku songs, but I was like, they at when I cut it off, they were at 50 songs. They did 25 songs each, and I don't know if it's because they drunk or because they just really having a really, 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 really good time. But this thing, I've been online with them since 8 o'clock. It is 11:16. It is 11:16. Are they still going, Earl? It's so weird calling him Earl. That is not his name. Um, I was over it. The songs were amazing. I had a great time. The dancing was amazing. The camaraderie was amazing. It's still going. Why are they still? It's like I don't get. Now they got a whole album together, which is fine because music is music. But I was like, are you? Yes, they're having an after party. Did they having an after party during the party? You have to end the party to have an after party, and they ain't even finished partying yet. I'm like, I don't know what to do. It just seemed too much. Too Short has about Too Short has 8,755 and three albums. Okay, now out of that, he got 4 billion, 300 trillion songs. He just want to do them all, and so does E-40. You have two long-standing artists with hits after hits after hits. The fact that once they got to 20, they both named like 5 songs each. They had not even thought of playing it. And I'm like, oh please, no. Just stop talking, leave it alone or whatnot. Okay. I know Too Short songs, but it was boring. I fell asleep. I did not fall asleep. The songs were, I forgot how many songs they had that kind of raised me. My dad loves Too Short. My dad loves E-40. He would come home from work blasting. He would pull up in a driveway blasting either E-40, Too Short, sometimes Tupac or Biggie, but Too Short and Easy E for sure. He loved MC Hammer too, but still, it was just so much. They just have fun at this point. They've been having fun the whole night, the whole time. It's been a very, very fun time. But I'm like, I got 2 videos to edit. I gotta watch the Brass. I gotta watch Ghost tonight. I gotta watch Ayala. I have things to do, honey. And they over there just party, party, partying, getting wasted, drinking all the liquor, all the wine, doing all the dances around the car. You know what I'm saying? E-40 wore his pea coat, too short. They want to get him a whole jacket and a hat change. I'm looking like, what is going on here? And I'm like, the too short snitching and the E-40, you to sell drugs. What is going on? It was a good time. A good time was definitely had by all. But I'm like, I need them to get them to cut it. Okay. I need because I've been talking about going live since 10:45. Okay. I had it set for 10:45. I said at 10:30, I'm like, I don't think they done. It's 10:30. Okay, but maybe I changed it to 10:50. I had to keep pushing, put. I'm like, I'm not gonna look. I can't be up going live at midnight. Not for no verses or whatever. They may never get the chance again. You know, that well, I mean, they won't get a chance to do a verses again, no. But I'm like, they got Instagram. They can go live at any time on their own and play all they songs and whatnot. Okay. They have so many tracks. They both have a million songs. And I'm like, I'm listening to Too Short, and I'm like, I am offended. Me and my homegirls is offended at what he's saying about stuff. I'm like, don't be calling me no bitch. You can't call me no bitch Too Short. It was just a lot going on. I'm looking like he trying to fuck cousins. It was just I have a stuff. I have stuff on under here. And it's yeah, Freaky Tales. Freaky Tales is hot, y'all. I'm sorry. Freaky Tales is the freaky song, and I was just like, honey, it just sing too much, and somebody fix it. He just girl, I was just like, I just don't know what to do. It's still going on 2 whole concerts. 2 whole concerts, okay, with 2 old uncles who are here drunk and don't want to leave the repast and whatnot, okay. I love yeah, but by accident. But it's just foolishness. I'm not too familiar with their songs. I'm from Houston. We don't play too much music out here for songs, but they're both legends and they deserve respect. Enjoy it. I know of their songs. See, as they played them and I remembered, I'm like, oh my God, I love that song. I forgot all about Too Short and Lil Kim Call Me from the Booty Call soundtrack. I was mad when they did not play Lil Kim verse. It was fine or whatnot. Um, it's a girl. Uh, my dad, yeah, my dad loved to. It was weird because I was a teenager, and that's how I learned about Too Short was from my dad because he played that music or whatever. I thank Sam for my 20,000 JayBirds. Yes, yes. It was a good time. I would say that whether you were twerking or something or feeling gangster or whatever, or just drinking, 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 it was all the same thing. Either way. E-40 was tricking them was my jam. You know what I'm saying? It was fun. It was nice to see them having a good old time. That's what I think. Versus is supposed to be um, 2 artists with at least 20 hits, and they are battling each other in a fun way. But I feel like every time when they have artists who have just they only had 20 songs, so in that point it's like, well, which way will they play their 20? I like that you had no idea which songs either artist would play. If they would play their own songs, I really should take your shirt off. If they should play their own songs, if they should play, features, the fact that they were able to play a lot of their own stuff and then even play stuff that people had sampled from them, that's a true versus. That show what it's about. Everybody like, oh, they should have a versus between Tank and Genuine. They don't know. They don't have all the songs or whatever. It was a fun time because we really had no clue what songs to be played. E-40 and Too Short they play off well together. They need their own show. Give them a little radio show, little YouTube show, get them on Fox Soul or something because again they were funny, just going back and forth. Too Short has a foul mouth, and I don't think I ever realized until now, as a 30-year-old adult, how foul his mouth really is. I was like, that new song, I said, that is a nasty song. I can't play that song at work. I can't play no, that is a nasty, nasty song. I was like, okay, or whatever. Oh, they still going. Y'all lying to me. Y'all are deep. Oh no, wait, am I wrong thing? Wrong account. They is really girl. Are you? what is left to do? Like I don't even get it or whatever. It's oh, this is- Too short songs. Too short songs are not too short songs are freaky. They are disrespectful. They're entertaining, and Earl over here drunk. Okay, Earl is Earl from girl. He tried to get me. Him, who was we calling him Earl today. Earl tried to get me to open up to Duce. I'm like, you not gonna get up here and get me drunk off Duce, and I sleep 4 damn days. No, okay, but he at the house over there getting drunk, 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 just like Too Short and E-40 was getting drunk, drunk, drunk. E-40 started out sitting there in the seat drinking a bottle of wine. Okay, a whole bottle. Him is Earl and Earl is him. So stupid. Um, or Too Short was sitting, not Too Short. E-40 was drinking out a bottle of wine. I'm not gonna he drank a whole bottle and then said, because he wanted another. I'm like, oh, it's just seemed too much. It was one for the culture. Bay Area. Graduate out. It was like the drunk uncle praying and thinking it was just two drunk uncles. You know what I'm saying? Too Short is the most vulgar rap in history. Yes, I do think it's a split between Too Short and probably Luke. Cause Luke, you know what I'm saying? Well, no, it's Too Short. Cause I seen so many bitches and fuck me's and sucking dicks. And it was a plethora of just the most vulgarness of it all. I feel like yes, it's Too short for sure. I don't think anybody can top Too Short right now. Because I'm like I can't believe, girl. I don't even know what to do. There's still 160 in the room. They were at like I think they were at least when I was looking in, it was like a 200 like 70,000 people. It's just like, but it was a good verse. Again, when I last looked, it was at wait wrong phone. They were at 50 songs at that point in time, and they were at 50 songs or at least 48 songs before they even did any songs that they had together. That's a versus. Okay, that was a lot to do. Oh my god, the catalog is huge, very much so. I heard both so many times. It's going to be in my dreams. Look, I'm going to definitely. Um, I really should take my shirt off, but I'm not because it's weird. But I'm gonna do this, y'all. It's a whole dress on under here. What was I gonna say? Oh, I'm gonna definitely, download the versus battle on title to listen to it. But I'm gonna listen to it with headphones on in my own house real quietly because again, it's just seeing too much. Because who wants to do that? Because I don't have anything on under. Well, it's just the dress that's on under here, so it's just like it's a. I'll be having separate conversations on here. Anyway, see now I'm be cold because the fan on. But yeah, it was a lot going on. They were dancing around, laughing around, talking about old stuff. Some of the old stories that they talked about that we had no idea about, even how much they used to hang out with Lil John or whatever, or how Lil John introduced Short. No, how Lil John introduced 40 and then I don't know. It was just a lot of conversations, how they started off. It was just good, good, good. You would have to find the clean versions of Too Short songs. I don't think there is any clean version of Too Short songs even made. I don't think he's ever had any cleanness going on or whatever. Swiss said they can keep going in the comments. Swiss, just shut up. Okay, Swiss needs to hush on up and be quiet because again, we have things to do. Okay. I like Too Short songs because I like freaky songs, and I heard more of his songs down here in Houston. Look, I don't. I like to. Eventually, I'm being like, why I gotta be a bitch? Like, why do I have to be a bitch? Shut up and suck your dick. Like, do you have to put those three things like in one sentence or whatever? Oh, okay. It finally ended, y'all. Breaking news. It has finally ended. At what time is it? At 11:30. That was 3 hours. The Too Short had clean. No, he did not have any clean versions. That's some strong wine he was drinking. I think because he was drinking wine. He drank a whole bottle. He drank a whole he drank almost 2 whole bottles of wine, and then Tusha was mixing 2 different kinds of tequila, and was girl, it was a mess. It was a mess. Um, yeah, they did shout out Detroit because everybody love Detroit. Everybody love Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody love Detroit. And like for me, I'm a Linwood girl. I'm a whole Linwood girl and whatnot. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? That's my hood and whatnot. Um, somebody say, somebody said, Diddy got out of chest me. It's yeah, so anyway, no, that's different. This is the dress I usually wear when I'm on here, but it's because I have the fan on because the girls it seems too much. Um, I'm so proud to be from the Bay Area. You see, okay, yeah. But nobody knows them, but I know my family do. If you don't know Too Short and E-40, you should get to know them. Okay, they both are just amazing artists in their own right. Um, but I do feel like they both. There was no winner. I thought the winner was the Bay Area, whatever, or even us, because we were able to see the. It's gonna be memes galore, okay? Because we're both of them dancing, it's gonna be memes galore. When Too Short came out in the was it with the A? What was that jacket called? The green jacket with the A on it. But what's the A for? Is it for area? Because what it was the I don't know. Anyway, because I don't know. What do you got them get them flaps? I was trying to get some Earl Stevens wine and some Slurricane, but I couldn't order fast enough. What everything they was selling, I'm pretty sure sold out. Okay, because one liquor they had up there, somebody else had already found. It was team too much. It was just so much liquor. Oh, starter jacket. That's what it was. Starter jacket. That I'm sure everybody gonna want now, but the starter E-40 his peak coat, the starter jacket, the Oakland A's, the Oakland A's, the Daily. Um, the starter jacket, the peak coat, I need my hat, I need my drink, I need a cup. So much was going on. I personally don't think it was a good matchup. Why? They're in their 50s. Yeah, they're both in there, they're older and everything. Um, they should do Sierra Keisha. Nah, no, not Sierra Keisha Cole. It's fine, fine, fine. Growing up in that there was a Vallejo, E-40 has always been like that. Even back in the day, E-40 always had a whole different way of speaking. He talked different. He talked in riddles. Um, that made sense. He was like it was what it was. So to me, he hasn't changed at all since what I'm saying his 40 water days or whatever. I'm from Sacramento, California. My dad was from Oakland, and I love this so much. You got to be from Cali to understand. Like, yeah, it was a lot of stuff that I didn't get because I'm from Detroit and whatnot, but I still know the songs. I know because even though I've always been from Michigan, we E-40 and Too Short was big here. Like we listened to them here. All up and through. 40 he talked the same way he raps. Yeah. Now, if he would have brought out his sister, because he was a sister, it was a brother. What's the sister's name? What was the sister's name? That would have been cool. And I like that neither. It was just them. It was just them. We didn't have all the extras or whatever. I wanted to UGK. Yeah, Sugar T. I wanted to UGK and 8 Ball and MJG. I mean, I don't know their songs enough to say that's a good matchup, so I'm gonna leave that me and whatnot. But yeah, it wasn't a battle. It really wasn't. Even though Too Short at least 18,755 times asked who won, but then kept saying the Bay Area won, I still feel like they both won. Um, we want, I want, we want an MC Hammer battle. I want someone to battle MC Hammer because MC Hammer was a whole, saying, icon in these streets. Saying I want to see him go against someone, but I don't know who can battle MC Hammer. I see it, I be funny when he was like, no. But I'm like, I don't feel like anybody was in the same area or in the same realm as MC Hammer. Okay. So that I'm like, I don't know anybody who could battle MC Hammer. But I think who he said somebody, and I said, oh, he had said Luke because Luke, has some hits or whatever. And I said, "What if MC Hammer play Pray? You know what is Luke gonna play? He gonna come and pop that pussy." It's like you can't play that to pray. We gonna all be on the wait list to heaven. Um, Milli Vanilli. Well, Milli Vanilli, when I don't. One, I think they're dead. I know at least one of them. I think one of them is dead, Milli Vanilli. But I feel like those weren't. You know what I'm saying? Um, them one their voices. So I don't know. But even maybe who made took the 69 boys, 69 boys. Um, MC Hammer. You know who I want? MC Hammer probably won't have one because there he can't. There's nobody to go up against him. There was nobody even out in that era that could battle MC Hammer. He was really his own competition. I want Beyonce to do one against Sasha Fierce. I feel like the only way Beyonce would do a versus is if she was facing herself, and she's not gonna battle Destiny Child or whatnot. So Beyonce songs versus Sasha Fierce songs will be a battle I want to see. Vanilla Ice, Lakefront, he had Lakefront. They should do a one hit wonder versus. If they did a one hit wonder versus, it would have like a boxing match. Like it'll be have to be like 10 hit wonders going against each other. Song for song or whatever, like an exhibition type match. You know what I'm saying? Your one hit versus they one hit, then the winner goes on to fight somebody else. Bobby Brown, Bobby Brown, Bobby Brown will win. Well, you know what? You know what? That may be it because Bobby Brown has enough songs to battle Hammer, and I would wonder which one. I mean, I feel like what will Bobby Brown play against Pumps in the Bump? Pumps because what song? Because and would MC Hammer come out in a song? I don't know. Bobby Brown, Johnny Gill. Johnny Gill ain't got enough hits to be on no verses. Nah. New Edition versus Boys and Men. Nah, their two their genres are too not genres, their generations are too far fetched. I wouldn't want to do those two. Um, but I don't know. I'm just happy they ended their verses and that can be that. And it was enjoyable. They had a good time. It was fun. It wasn't any tension. I like when Too Short called out, why all the rappers getting killed? You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, you if you was the talent, you know what I'm saying, the people handle shit and they would tell you when it's time to go. How you getting shot? I'm like, that's true. That's true. Like, where are they protection? What's going on here? We don't know and whatnot. Even them bringing up, pumping around, that'll be good. Even them bringing up, what else did he bring up? Too Short brought up the rappers getting shot. He said E-40 was out here selling drugs in the back in the day. He said something else that I was like, that's kind of cool. But I can't remember what else it was. But again, he was still giving, advice to the people and whatnot to say, what I'm saying, do what you do. Yeah, I want Bobby Brown and MC Hammer. I want that immediately. Okay, all up and through. Anyway, I'm tired, y'all. I gotta edit these two videos and then watch Power in like the next 20 minutes. But again, I hope everybody liked the verses. It was a good verses. I love all the songs, all 8,755 of them in the 18 hours, 16 minutes, and 45-second verses. The next one supposedly, allegedly, is supposed to be Keisha Cole and Ashanti in January. I hope Versus does some kind of New Year's Eve or New Year's Day, special verses. I don't know if they're gonna do that, but that'd be kind of cool or whatever. But either way it go, whenever the next verses is, will I be live after it? Now let's hope the next one does not go until 11:30 at night because I don't have time. I got things to do. Damn. Anyway, have a good evening, y'all. I will talk to y'all later. Gotta go. Peace. Mom, I'm finna call you because that's what I do. Okay, bye, y'all.